What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we are trying out No, I'm Not a Human. You think I'm a human, but you know the muscles say otherwise. You know, there's something from out of space, you feel me? I'm gonna go find out who not human, who is human. You know, most of y'all be walking around out here, you know, and y'all really don't look human, bro. Y'all act human. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure it out, twin. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss another video. And yeah, man, let's go over here and dive into this game and make sure. Let's go check out and see who is human, who is not human. Enough said. Knocking on my door like you the police, bro. All right, space to view. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Life ain't chilling, bro. I mean, I can't lie, little bro. Like, got me a little female, got me a little pup, little pee-wee pup. Like, we good. Same as it ever was. Yeah, same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little word about you, gang. Why? I'm not on steroids. I told you something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there are people. Gang, I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell there. That is quite literally the nastiest way I've seen someone ever spell there. I know y'all know them kids back in school. They used to say, you know, oh, you didn't do the right there. Nah, but this is some new level nasty stuff. He might be a visitor just based off of how he wrote that, gang. I'm not gonna lie. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Okay, I can look after myself. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. All right, bet. Great. Let's continue the conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. All right, bet. Seem like a chill little neighbor, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. All right, anyways. All right, I guess we're hopping to bed and we'll wait till him to come back in the morning. Breaking news. What's the breaking news? At 6:28 today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. Okay, so I guess the news is going to be a big part on, you know, what is going on and everything. Kitchen? Oh! Bro, why is he... Bro. This dude better have some explaining to do. He might be a visitor, bro. I don't remember giving him keys to my crib. I don't remember giving him... Okay. I'll go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers to my house let people in? Yeah, I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people in the house with me? Let's just see. The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people that won't take up any energy. So but don't worry about chatting with people that won't take up any energy. But don't worry about chatting with people that won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. I'm heading back tomorrow night. Write down my number. Okay, so he's going to give us number 725-817. Okay, we got to remember that. 725-817. I mean, bro, it's kind of chill. I'm not going to lie. Look at him posted up like this. Bro is kind of chill. I'm not going to lie. Offering us a beer off the wake up is kind of insane, but it is what it is. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. So I have to make sure I drink a beer before I go to sleep. I mean, that's a good way to, you know, really... Oh my God, why is this refrigerator so loud, bro? What we got up in the fridge? What is that? I don't even want to know what that is, bro. But we got a beer right here. We got some what is this called? Some pickles. This is a nasty fridge. Oh, this might be the nastiest fridge I've ever seen. Was that a roach? On everything I love, there was just a roach, bro. There was just a roach that just went behind this little long mayonnaise. I don't know what that is, bro. I promise you, I just saw a roach. That beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. All right, bro. You be safe now, cub. Appreciate the beers, man. Yo, I don't know what is up in store. This is going to be our first night alone, I guess. Okay, so that must be his house. In the distance, you spy the house of the neighbors who's currently visiting you. Oh, is he still at the crib? Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like the family's waiting for him to come back home. Oh, bro, you need to go back home to your family, bro. Who are y'all? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. Why are y'all outside my house? Oh! They're sitting around without a care in the world chatting about something. They pay you no mind. But why are there teenagers sitting outside of my... Bruh, don't make me... Don't let this game give me a 9 now, bro. But let's see who, Oh my god! Bro! She is like hideous, bro. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me, bro? Your daddy was in the kitchen knocking back a few cold brews. Why? Bro, she looks hideous, bro. Sorry to be talking about this man's daughter like that, but... What Kiki said?
To say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
Let me get her dad for her. Thanks, you two. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. Your dad teaching how to roll dice? Okay, she's street for real. She from the hood for real. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Girl, you is not coming into this house. Let's be real. Oh, so that is her dad. Bye. Okay, so that was her dad. Y'all, so we're all alone now. Now we got to actually let people in, bro. Oh, we already got our next guest, bro. I'm low-key type nervous on who is about to be at this door, bro. Bro, we got Wembenyama. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly... I don't know what that last word. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. I just life is shitty, right? Sometimes, you know. Yeah, that's facts. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Game, we got to question you, bro. You about 7 foot. You don't even reach the size of my PC or my monitor, bro. You don't even fit in the monitor. I don't know who you are, gang. You're not a visitor, are you? That's a stupid question to ask. You sure you won't make any trouble? Yeah, let me ask him. What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. Okay, interesting. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? That don't sound like trouble to me. That don't sound like trouble to me. Why did they kick you out of the previous shelter? Why do you think it'll be any different here? Oh, that's a good question. What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete a-hole. I don't know, bro. The dude said not to be by myself, and I feel like him being my first visitor, he didn't give me any sus vibes, and we don't really know much yet. Hopefully, bro, don't just kill us in our sleep. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna let him in. Bro, did he just like... Bro, how tall is this dude? Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even well know I shouldn't promise anything. Yeah, don't promise anything. All right, so, bro, he's in our house now, right? Let's check the entrance again. Ugh. Okay. Hello. How you doing, ma'am? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun. So, could you maybe find some place for me? No, bro, you were not supposed to be out in the sun anyway. Who are you? Yeah. I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. Hey. I actually worked the register at a local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. Bro, she gives me sus vibes, bro. She literally gives me sus vibes, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just look at her, bro. She should probably leave. Bye. Yeah, bye. Bro, she's giving me sus vibes, and we can't be too trusting of people right now. The tall dude seemed innocent. He just got kicked out the bar, whatever, but other than that, we not really trusting that. Okay, this dude looks more sus than her. Hello, anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? I used to be a gravedigger, you know, not that. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just kill over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Did you just walk off the job? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. Some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging, and then bam, the shovel hit something. I thought it was a rock, but no, a hand reached out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back, didn't dare go home, figured it was safer in a crowd. Bro, I don't know. These people, they're not giving me much to work on, so maybe that lady I should have brought in. They're not giving me much to work on, and I don't know how to tell a visitor apart from You're not letting me ask enough questions. All right, let's let him in, bro. He seems like he ran away from danger. Just be quick with that door, all right? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me, bro. No way you say that. Looks like no one else is coming out. No way you say that right before I let you in. Our studio has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Okay. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white smile. Our earlier reports seem to back this. So if they have a perfect white smile, they're a visitor. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave your house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but a first message from our sponsors. So, bro, we gotta go check these people's teeth. Where are they at during the day? Okay, what's up, big bro? Yes, was there something you wanted? Yes. I need to test you. Let's go check let's check his teeth. What do you want to check? Your teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Yes, I want to see your teeth, gang. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Bro, I can't tell. Like, those don't look pure white. Those don't look pure white. I'm not gonna lie. Tall Cuz might be fine. He don't. That look like it's like a little bit of white and a little bit stained. Pretty yellow. Yeah, they look pretty yellow. So piss off with your test. I'm not a visitor. Okay, I'll leave you alone, bro. My fault, big bro. My fault, big bro. Yeah, those look fine. Where's the other dude at? Okay, he's chilling in the office like a weirdo. Wish some visitors would just go back underground. I need to test you. Okay, so I see the energy we got up here in the top left. To find, go on and check. I'm wide open. Let's check your teeth, bro. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't find bones. Oh my goodness, bro. His teeth are cooked. You great. You good, gang. Close your mouth. Close your mouth, gang. Close your mouth, gang. Alright, so as of now, it looks like those two aren't any visitors. We can't look outside right now. I mean, there's literally no one else in the crib right now. There shouldn't be, at least. Yeah, there should literally be no one else in this crib right now. Maybe we should try calling the neighbor. 725-817. Call. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So let a couple of people in yet. If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people into? How many signs does it take to tell you if someone's a visitor? How'd you sort out the issues with food? Now I need to figure out this. If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs to take. It's for sure. I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Oh, I guess. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. Alright. Got any questions? How'd you sort out the food issue? I got lucky stocked up ahead of time if I remember right. You did too, but if you want something special, there's the food delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? No, that's it. Alright, so we gotta look out for the food, like radio ads and stuff. Where's the radio though? I don't remember seeing a radio. Oh, is the radio over here? Oh, the radio right here. Oh, right here. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photos to use by email to Yes I Am Human Verification Agency and we'll handle the rest. Okay, so we got some type of signal. We got a signal, y'all. We got a signal. We got a signal. Nice, 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 nice. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. So eyes, teeth, and fingernails are the most important things. We will not accept anything else. Okay, so we actually picked up a signal. Okay, that was pretty neat. So eyes, what is it? Eyes, nails, and fingernails, something like that. Let's check out neighbor house. Oh, who is that? You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. Who is that outside? They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. It's only for a moment. Who is that? Who is that chilling right there, bruh? Who is that chilling right there, bruh? Let's see if these teenagers are still outside. Oh my God, they cook, bruh. The teenagers got slumped. Okay, we got some other people. Hey kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot for too long, but I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son. Why are you traveling? Why are you hoping to... What are you hoping to find here? Yeah, why are you traveling? You seen what these visitors are doing? House after house, someone's dead, someone's torn apart. They pretend to be one of us. They slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Varmint need to be wiped out. Every last one. You want to hunt the visitors? Where's your weapon then? So he's a hunter then. I have a rifle. I damn near got killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched it while I was sleeping. I hightailed it out of there, and you bend your as they fired. Varmint idea of fun. Nothing human about them except the skin they wear, kid. Dude, nothing seems sus with these people yet. Nothing seems too sus about these people yet. Like, I don't know. Like, bro, we're gonna let them in. Knew you weren't soft. You got some backbone, son. We'll wipe them out. Won't let you varmint within a mile of this place. All right, so we got like a hunter type of dude vibe, I guess. I don't know. Let's wait for the next person to come in. Oh, hell nah, bro. This dude is definitely not coming in. Hello there, human. Just the fact that he just said hello there, human, you ain't coming in, bro. How lucky are... Okay. Oh, I gotta remember to look at his teeth, bro. Hopefully that dude back then didn't have no good teeth, bro. I gotta remember the teeth. How lucky are we to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes? The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to pure new world. Behold, the hugging beans of blessing. Bro. What? Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and boil us alive without purpose. It is... Bro, this dude is just not coming in, bro. This is... Bro, he's just not coming in, bro. So, we have to die. What'll happen to you? What does this have to do with me? We shall all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes its salvation. It's... Bro. You definitely see that's why you're still alive, bro. You should leave, bro. You're shooing away a righteous and just man. Behold, FEMA notice. Let me in, and I shall bestow upon you the generous reward straight from the Holy Sun itself. What is that, bro? Get out of here, bro. Were you just feigning ignorance about the sun? Well, I'll go say someone else. She is your head. Good hugging by. Bro, no, bro. Get out of here, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Get out of here. Is anybody else coming for tonight? Oh, we got a daughter and a mom, bro. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? What do you want from me? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids now. This is the only one left. Bro, she lost 4 kids, bro. Her kid is looking crazy too. I'm not gonna lie, but my husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass. Hold on, y'all. Now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where did your other kids go? Are your kids dead? Yeah, where did your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I don't have any of the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to. When someone acts like a complete a-hole, forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. All right, we're gonna let her in. She doesn't give me sus vibes or anything. Come on in, get a move on, pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. All right, so she's gonna be out of here by tomorrow. So looks like no one else is coming for the night. Right. 2 sus. Smells like someone. What did it say? Smells like someone died. The government has founded a new organization to address the emerging issue. Oh, so that was the FEMA stuff. Also, maybe bro was fine. Not gonna lie. FEMA employees can be identified by the yellow hazmat suits and gas. Oh, so he wasn't working with FEMA, bro. That's a W. He wasn't. That dude was lying. He was not working with no FEMA, bro. He wasn't working with no FEMA. He was trying to get us cooked. He was trying to get us cooked. So they have hazmat suits on, and they say they work from FEMA. Purely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. So we got to look for dirt under the fingernails. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house. So we got to worry about their teeth being pearly white and fingernails. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Everybody up in the bathroom. Hey, who up in that bathroom, bro? Hey, hold on. Hey, I'm coming in. Need to check myself? Oh, I didn't know I could do this. Why would I need to check? No, bro. Why would I check myself, bro? That makes no sense. Hold on. Let's catch this radio broadcast first before we go around checking people. Have your eyes become red, your teeth white, has dirt appeared? So red eyes. An evil spirit has entered you, you're a visitor. So red eyes, red eyes. You gotta watch out for red eyes. An evil spirit has entered you, you're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately. 777-460. 777-460. 777-460. Okay. So now we got the number. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of... Okay. 777-460. That's the number. Okay. Okay, so 777-460. Can I, like, take down that number or no? Or does it automatically take it down for me? Okay, so it takes it down for me. Let's see what happens when I try and call him. 777-460. Let's see what happens when I call him. Psychics. Hello, please hold while we connect you with an available visitor. Okay, so we gotta wait. Hello, who are you? What do you mean? Why do you need to know who I am? To help me banish the visitor spirits from within you. Alright, never mind. Listen carefully. You don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No, why would I? Okay, that explains a lot. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came, but no worries, we can work with this. Do you have a personal computer at home? Not that I know of. Okay, so all 4 is off the table, bro. That literally closes the computer down. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Only kombucha. You must stop immediately. Kombucha is known... Bro, what is this, bro? It allows strains of... You can't imagine what it'll do to you if it gets to your memories, though. They might be erased completely or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. Worst part, you won't realize you're being controlled. Alright then, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? Not that I know of. Ah, what a shame. I'm afraid I can't identify what the type of spirit, so there's nothing for... Bro, forget what this dude is talking about, bro. A consolation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call was a small... Bro, yeah, go fuck yourselves, literally. Let's talk to the mom and them. It's stuffy in here. Okay, how's the kid? Oh, that's a he? Bro, there ain't no way that's a he, bro. He's tired like mine. He's shy around new people, too. So he's extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it's written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all of this, but it's too late to change any of that now. Who died? Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? Where's Big Cuz at, bro? Bro, where is Big Cuz at, bro? I low-key want to check. I want to go ahead and check their, let me check their teeth. Bro, those are pearly whites, bro. Bro, this is the visitor, bro. This has to be a visitor, bro. Those are literally the pearliest white teeth, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, little kid. You know, I never used to care about them. I just didn't have the time, but now I regret that. Is that right? Is that right? Hey, little kid, close your eyes. Your mama going to see her Lord and Savior, bro. My gums have been bleeding when I brushed my teeth. Started last week, gang. I'm not hearing that. And look, they're still yellow. How could I? Girl, them teeth is whiter than mine, bro. And I'm an actual human. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about, bro? I'm not hearing nothing. I'm shooting her, bro. GG. It's going. It's over. Finally, peace and quiet, so no one's going to badger me anymore. What are you? Oh my God! What was that? Oh my God! What was that? Oh my God! What was that? But we just blew her head to smithereens, bro. And you just over here chilling like you cool with it. Oh, here he is. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger kid. Lived way out in the wilds. No TV, just radio. That's how I found out what's going on. Decided I wouldn't let no one cross me. There's no series. My home was my fortress. What if one of them were visitors? Sweet talks me, then slits my throat while I sleep. Why are you here then? It's not safe to be alone. That is true. It's not safe to be alone. Well, I went and figured something out, didn't I? I'd be a worm child by now otherwise. I used to think it was dumb to let them strangers in. I figured I was safer on my own. Then that varmint showed up. Ain't never seen a beast like that. How did you survive out there while you were alone? You saw the tall, pale visitor too? I haven't seen a tall, pale visitor. That's a mighty long story, kid. Ain't in the mood to tell it today. Bring me a beer tomorrow. I'll tell you the whole darn thing. Okay. All right. So I think I talked to everyone that I can talk to. Honestly, let's just take a beer now, and let's go to sleep, bro. And let's do another night, bro. That's crazy that the mom Dukes literally was a freaking visitor, bro. Like that is insane, bro. Let's go see.
Nothing beats a Jet 2
Bro.
holiday.
Who in that? Who? All right, bro. Okay, buddy. Bro, you're just not coming in, bro. You're just not coming in. What do you want? Yeah, let's see what he wants. Spacious house you got, bro. Bro. If this ain't giving away visitor, I don't know what else is, bro. I like it. I don't need anything from you. I've got a gun, bro. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So you alone, bro. Look at his teeth. Look at his teeth. Look at his teeth. Look at his teeth, gang. He got the pearly whites. No, I'm not alone. Yes, I'm alone. No, I'm not alone, bro. It's your lucky day. Why, bro? Posted up like Michael Jackson from the Thriller video, low key. What the? Okay, it's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. Okay. I guess that's why they said don't be alone, bro. All right, let's see. All right, we got another visitor coming. This is a sassy milkman. Hey, you on the other side of the door. I can hear you and I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? What's with your face? What's up with his hand? What is he holding? What's up with your face? What's wrong with it? Looks fine to me. Oh, you mean why am I smiling? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone smile in a while either. Fears made people forget what joy even's like. Despair. What's there to be happy about? So you want to lie to people? What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair now more than ever. That is a fair point. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Does he look fine, bro? He's giving real cheerful vibes. I don't get any bad mojo off of him. He got that drip on. We gonna let him in. Come on in. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. All right, so we let him in. We let Cuz in. Okay, let's see who's next. Okay, we got Ball, Cuz, Mr. Clean. So we meet again. I don't know you. Who are you? I remember things were different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a deviation. All right, bro. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end, somewhere towards the beginning. Open right up in the middle. Who are you? Me, I am you. You were home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does that mean? What does that even mean, bro? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. There's a cat and he must enter? Okay, I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with the information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your deviation. Bro, what is this dude coming to the crib? You know, he's dropping the Lord's word, I guess. Are we counting this as the Lord's word? I don't really know what word he's giving me. But what do we got going on here, gang? Like, do you want to come in or no? He didn't even want to come in. No one else is coming for the night. All right, we can go to bed now. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. We already knew that because of the Bro, this dude look like these dudes look high as hell, bro. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting that creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Okay. All right, so we already knew the red eyes. Let's try and catch the report on the radio. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today we'll discuss the truth about visitors with a special guest, we'll be discussing the truth about the visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? Bro, what do they got going on at this radio station? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. So they stole a doctor's information. Well, that's just lovely, gang. That is just absolutely lovely, bro. Alright, well that was just not useful at all. Oh yeah, let me select what's the story? Got that beer? Yeah, I'm gonna give him one. That'll do, kid. Like I said, I was holed up in the cabin, keeping myself to myself. Then one day, this fella gonna show up desperate, starts banging on my door, begging me let him in. But I ain't going cuckoo just yet. He was pale, shaking up like he's seen death before. No clue how he got that deep into the woods and looked like a hiker. He tried to break the window, but I told him I had a rifle and then sent him running. Figured that'd be the last I saw of him. Maybe you should have helped him. And then what? You should have let him in. Maybe you should have helped him. And then what? I was sure I'd never see hair or hide of him again, but later he done found me. But I'll save that tale for another time. You didn't really say much. Let me guess, you're sharp, bro. Yeah, this dude just wants to drink all the beer, bro. So bring the beer tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it ends. All right, I low-key want to do a check on this dude, bro. I want to do it, bro. Let me check his teeth. All right, his teeth are cooked. My folks wanted me to wear braces when I was a kid, but I ditched the appointment. I might as well for it. But I ain't going to no dentist, no sir. Okay, respect. All right, I think that dude checks out. Honestly, I think that dude checks out. Everyone that we got so far checks out, low key. I want to do a check. No. I don't want to. Let me see. Still showing. I need to talk to him. We're still holding on. And when it's over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done as long as there's okay. You with me? Okay. I already tested him. I feel like the dude in the kitchen and this dude on the ground right here is fine. Maybe I'll do one more test. Should I do a test on him again? I already did the eyes on him though. That's the thing. Let me do one more test on this dude, bro. I want to check. Did I check his hands already or no? Let me check his eyes. They don't look red. They don't look red. They look fine. All right. I think we're good. I definitely trust these people so far. If you enjoyed this episode of No, I Am Not a Human, make sure to subscribe and leave your comment on your favorite part and what you think, who you think we should get rid of, or who I messed up and should have got rid of. I don't know what happened to the tall dude, which is kind of crazy. Bro just kind of died, but we realized that if we kill someone and their body says they were a visitor, and I guess if they leave or die, maybe he died. I feel like we're misplacing a visitor. I don't really know. Maybe he died. Like I said, I don't know, but he left behind trash bags. So I guess real people leave behind trash bags. But nonetheless, we're gonna have a lot more content on the channel coming. If you want to see the next episode of this, you can, like I said, make sure to subscribe, or we might be playing it live on stream. But nonetheless, I'll catch y'all in the next video.